Hey guys, this is Allie, and I have a review for Star Wars Kenobi today. I just finished it last night at like 1:30 in the morning, and after a very long day today, I went on a 3-hour hike and almost died. But for geology, I wrote a 4-page paper, and I went to health and fitness, and that was health and fitness. It's boring. So yay, college. I am finally sitting down and doing this video. I do not know how long this will be, but I'm hoping less than 15 minutes. um, Let me just start off by this book. I started on page 104 yesterday, and I finished it about 1:30 last night, and I don't even know what time I started. I have no idea. I calculated I was reading about 100 pages an hour, but it wasn't like continuous because I had to like outline a paper, and I skipped class yesterday because I didn't feel well, and I just kind of slept until about 1. So after 1, I kind of read some. So it got very, very intense very, very quickly. And I really hope Dark Force Rising isn't like that tonight, because if I'm up all night, or at least till 1:30, reading another book, I will laugh at myself. But everything's done for tomorrow, so I don't really care. Well, so I have a mini rant. I saw someone post this on Tumblr. I'm not going to say any names, but I'm pretty sure she might follow me, but I know I follow her. She said that Annalene, who is like basically the protagonist besides Obi-Wan, is a romantic interest. Okay, so I have a fairly big issue with this. One, she's not. She is not Siri. She is not Satine. I haven't watched the Clone Wars, so I don't really know anything about Satine, besides that she's mentioned in the book. She is not either of them, for one. 2, she is interested in him, and while Obi-Wan / Ben has feelings for her, he, like, friendship feelings, not romantic feelings. Not in my opinion, at least. That's not how I read it. He straight up tells her, no, I'm not looking for anything. He's not there for romance. He's not there to put anyone in danger besides himself, and he's already making Luke a target by just being there. Because if anyone finds out Obi-Wan Kenobi is on Tatooine, then all hell breaks loose. Especially if, I don't even know if Obi-Wan knows Vader's alive, or Anakin's alive. Like, I don't think he knows, because it doesn't seem like he knows. So that's one thing that bothered me. She's not a love interest. She likes him, yes. But is she... do they ever kiss? Do they ever really do anything? No. Okay. I had some feels with this book, and I'm going to try and keep this as spoiler-free as possible, besides my little rant there. The Sand People that are involved in this story, they took an entirely different turn than what I was expecting. Entirely different. I was expecting the typical, oh, Sand People are bad, they're going to attack people, blah, 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 blah. No, that is not what happens. Oh my god. Ayark is an amazing character. And Ayark is connected to another character that I mentioned in another video. I can't remember his name, but he's a Jedi that got, I think, expelled from the Order and moved to Tatooine and was like, oh, I'm going to be a Tusken Raider now. So, she has ties to him. Oops. Ayark has ties to him. Might have to edit that out. I probably won't, though, because I'm lazy. Spoiler. Ayark has ties to this character, and let me just say that they really John Jackson Miller, this guy, did an excellent job at this book. It is, like I said in my other video, my little mini rant, it is a Western completely. It is completely a Western. It has Western elements. I don't read Westerns or watch Westerns, but I know the elements of a Western. And John Jackson Miller really did an excellent job with this book. I'm not going to say it's my favorite. I mean, it's really good. But after Vector Prime, I'm still not over Vector Prime. So after Vector Prime, I can't say that Kenobi is my favorite. Vector Prime is still my favorite. I guess I'm going to give some dislikes that I kind of had for this book. Until about the middle-ish, Obi-Wan doesn't really play even that big of a role. And book's called Kenobi. So for him not to even be that big of a part, about even 150 pages in, that kind of bothers me. But at the same time, John Jackson Miller worked it really well, and I understand why he did that, because he wanted obviously the character development of Annie and Oren to be playing along, and it wanted to be about them instead of Obi-Wan. And Obi-Wan comes in and just, this book, he rescues Kaylee from the what are they called? The big monster thingies. Hold on. It's gonna come to me. I want to call it a Doomback, but I don't think that's right. But I'm gonna call it that for now because I don't have time to look through this book. Doomback, like the big monster thing in the special edition of New Hope. He saves her from it going wild, and saves her from getting eaten by the thing, this Salic pit that Boba gets attacked by in Return of the Jedi. Another thing that bothers me, it doesn't really bother me, but it bugged me a little bit because I'm more of a Siri and Obi-Wan shipper than a Satine and Obi-Wan shipper. Siri gets like one line in the whole book, and Satine gets maybe like 5. But obviously, Clone Wars being such a new, prevalent thing, that they're gonna throw that reference in because I guess that's a ship. I mean, obviously, I guess it is. The other thing that bothers me is John Jackson Miller throws a little bit of a insert, hey, I wrote this too. Towards the end of the book, Obi-Wan mentions in one of his meditations, Kira from Knight Errant, and then the main guy from Knights of the Old Republic series, and I'm pretty sure, I could be this wrong, that John Jackson Miller wrote the Knights of the Old Republic series. Actually, I'm going to look that up right now. Sorry, guys. My point is that he just puts an insert. Oh, I'm going to make Obi-Wan make a reference to these characters that obviously I've written. Yeah, I'm right. John Jackson Miller. I'm not dissing either. It just made me laugh, kind of, because it was like, oh, I'm going to make Obi-Wan mention them. Because obviously no one realizes that I wrote those too. I think there's a mention in The Lost Tribe of the Sith, but I haven't read that, so, and I don't know the characters, so I have it. I own it, but I haven't read it yet. It's sitting on my bookshelf at home and on my tablet thingy. So those were a little bit things that kind of bugged me. And another thing that kind of bugged me is how slow it. Like, it's not really, really slow, but it starts out, it drags a little bit, and I'm like, okay, where's this going, John Jackson Miller? Where are you going with this? And like every other Star Wars book I've read, it has managed to surprise the crap out of me. And when it surprises me, I am not able to put it down until I finish it. And I swear, as soon as I'm done reading this video, I'm gonna read Dark Force Rising. And if I finish it tonight, I am gonna be so tired in the morning and so tired tomorrow because I have so much stuff to do. And get to pet kitty cats and go to a volleyball game and all that. But that's beside the point. If I finish it tonight, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, might even be later than that, I am gonna be laughing when I make a review video tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like, guys, I guess it's my routine now that I have to read a Star Wars book every night. I'm not complaining because I like reading and I like being able to finish a book. And I like being really, really, really into a book. So that's always a plus. And I'm really excited to read Dark Force Rising again. I took a huge break, about a month break, to read this sucker, and I was reading it today in class because it was a stupid class. I hate that class, I really do. And it's just so interesting. I know that I made a review or whatever, and I said that I had to listen to Heir to the Empire. Well, I did, and now that I've gotten used to a style, I've gotten used to where I know where the story's going, really. It is so much better, and it's so exciting because Heir to the Empire ended in such a cliffhanger that I wanted to throw my book across the room, but I couldn't even throw it across the room because it was on my tablet, because I wasn't reading the physical copy, I was reading the tablet copy. And I immediately went to Dark Force Rising. I'm going to completely... Kenobi made me cry. Not like sob, not like Vector Prime made me cry. But there were tears. There were tears. There were, like, the meditations really just, like, stuck it in my heart. And the ending, even though it's kind of bittersweet, it also leaves this opening for just complete heartache. Spoilers, if you don't want to know the ending, don't watch this part. Obi-Wan sends Annie's application for an academy to study animals, like a college, that goes to different planets, like 10 different planets over the course of the time. And it starts on Alderaan, and I think it finishes on Alderaan. That's how I took it anyway. He sends them to Alderaan with the recommendation by Bail. And it just leaves it with this, like, I don't want to think that they were on the planet during the destruction of Alderaan, but more than likely, they were. That's all I'm gonna say. And that kind of makes it really depressing. It makes the whole ending just really sad. I'm just gonna read like the last little meditation because I really liked it. Meditation. It has been a long couple of days, but I don't feel tired. This was another test, Qui-Gon, wasn't it? When you finally answer, you must tell me what you thought of my solution. I know where I am now. I'm in the rain shadow, being Near all the big events in the galaxy, I was on the mountaintop for many years. Now I'm on the back, on the lee side. It's supposed to be dry here, but I'll leave the shadow one day. I've been keeping watch tonight over the Lars farmhouse and looking to see something else. Up there, over the horizon, I think that must have been the passenger ship. Stars don't disappear. They're safe above. Luke is safe below. And I will be okay. It's a long way back to the house, Qui-Gon. May the Force be with you. It's time for me to go home. It, it, that's how I'm going to end this video. If you've read Kenobi, which I don't know how many of you have, leave a comment below and tell me, or message me on Tumblr. I don't really care. So yeah, I'll be back when I finish Dark Forces Rising. Bye.